Hello and welcome back to more Ace Attorney Investigations 2. In last episode, we started the second case of the game, which is the Imprisoned Turnabout, and a lot of things happened in the span of less than an hour. We met the legend himself, Raymond Shields, with his legendary music of awesomeness. The joking, which I found out since then is called Joking Motive. So good, that music is phenomenal. We met Sebastian DeBest, we met Justin what was her name? Justin Courtney, I think? Yeah, Justin Courtney, I'm pretty sure was her name. We found out that Horace Knightley was dead. We got kicked off the case. It was quite an episode. So now we're going to continue on in March 28th, 9:45 a.m., High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
Mr. Edgeworth, just what happened yesterday?
I just finished explaining all that.
Those two people, their attitude was just unforgivable.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm here to clean up the mess you made.
The Prosecutorial Investigation Committee has decreed that you will be taken off of this case, and Sebastian has been appointed to take over the case. That is all. Judge Courtney and Mr. DeBest, they were certainly ruthless, but what I'm more concerned about is just what is the PIC thinking? I'm worried about what they will do from here on. I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening.
You're not going to give up on this case, are you?
No, I don't plan on backing down. Not with the current situation as it is. If I were to silently stand by, that would only validate their claims. But I no longer have an investigation rights. What should I do now? What is it, Detective Gumshoe? Bad news, sir! I heard something down at the precinct. It sounds like they've already arrested a suspect in yesterday's case. What? Who is it? I don't know yet, sir. But if we go down to the detention center, we can ask.
Let's get going, Mr. Edgeworth.
Even if I can't investigate, meeting with the suspect should not be an issue. Alright, we're heading over to the detention center now. Also head over on the double, sir. Detective, won't that interfere with your job? I gotta investigate the scene of the crime anyway, so it should be okay, sir. Alright, we'll meet up with you there. Roger, sir. Let's go, Kay.
Okay.
So who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Polar Bear Boy? I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be the Polar Bear guy. March 28th, 10:23 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
He's not coming, is he?
He's not.
It's happening all over again.
Don't joke about that.
Yes, it's happening, alright. There's just someone here to talk to you.
Alright, who's it gonna be?
That sounds like a pretty screechy voice, huh?
Please be Larry. Who? Definitely not Larry. Aren't prosecutors like crazy scary or something? Oh, he's giving you a death glare. Pardon me, but would you happen to be the suspect? I knew it. Okay, why does this man seem so— That's a man? Oh, alright, that's gonna be an L, for me. I would've lost that bet.
Well, because you're you!
That doesn't help me at all.
Hello, Mr. Suspect.
Yeah, I would've lost that bet. Okay.
Would you mind talking to us for a little bit?
Who are you?
I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. Well, it's just a part-time job. I'm just taking a vacation from my real job.
I don't remember hiring you.
Listen, Mr. Edgeworth, he's a prosecutor, but he's not as scary as he looks, so it's okay.
How rude.
Really? Really?
Really?
Anyway, can you tell us your name, Mr. Suspect?
Yeah, I'm Simon Keys. Simon Keys. Okay.
Nice to meet you, Simon. You can just call me Kay, Kay?
I am Miles Edgeworth, a prosecutor. I would appreciate a word with you.
Please. It's for your own good, Simon.
Really? Finally, it looks like we'll be able to get something out of him, thanks to Kay. Okay, so first things first, who are you? First, I'd like you to tell me a little about yourself.
No way, not that. I couldn't do that. Impossible. I'm not worthy. There's nothing interesting about me.
Okay, how about we cool it off with the wallowing and self-pity thing? Your occupation?
No way, not that. It's no big deal, honest. Yeah, I'm just a regular employee.
Good grief. Well, you're gonna be a piece of work. About the victim, Knightley. I don't think he's going to talk to me about this. Okay.
Simon, did you know Mr. Knightley from somewhere?
Knightley?
Yeah, I did. He was a friend.
Oh, he was a friend. A friend? So did he know that Knightley was arrested?
Did you know that Mr. Knightley was arrested?
Yeah, I came here to meet him. So he visited the detention center too. When was that?
When did you visit him here?
It was 2 days ago, in the afternoon. I received a call from the police, so I came over right away. From the police?
Why did you get a call from the police?
It was a request from Knightley. He had a message for me.
A message?
Yeah, he wanted me to bring him his pocket-sized chessboard. Okay, well, we have that. So I retreated from his house and came here to give it to him. Did he say chessboard?
Did you say chessboard?
Is Kay stealing my thoughts?
No, Mr. Edgeworth. It's just written on your face. I was just guessing from your facial expressions. See? I can be a useful assistant, right?
So, do you know what we need to do next?
You bet! We gotta show that to Simon, right?
Correct. Let's present it and see how he reacts. I was planning on doing that anyway, so let's, oh wait, no, I have to press the present button. Okay, never mind. I want to go to the court record, or the organizer first to do it, but I guess this works too.
Do you recognize this chessboard?
Ah, that's Knightley's. Just as I thought. Chessboard, portable folding chessboard belonging to Knightley. Simon brought it to him at his request. Okay.
This was found near Mr. Knightley's corpse.
He always carried a chessboard with him. Well, evidently not. If he needed you to bring him his pocket-sized chessboard, he obviously did not have it. He doesn't always carry it. It's just like him to have one until his last breath.
It sounds like you two were really close, Simon.
Yeah, we were best friends. At least, I thought we were. But maybe I was wrong.
Huh?
Because I never imagined he would murder someone. Having someone close to you turn out to be a murderer. Reality can be so cruel. Yes. Yes, it can. Just, now I'm just, I wanted to make a joke like, hey, I wonder why you would say something like that. And then I'm like, but which one do I pick? Because that's like every game. We had Manfred von Karma, we had Dahlia Hawthorne. I mean, really just every game. There's been something to that extent. So who's gonna be our culprit this? Who's gonna be our? But I trusted you. It better not be Ray. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. If at the end of the game it's revealed that Ray is because clearly this is all gonna tie into something. Clearly the fact that the killer's on the prowl and Knightley was killed in his prison cell. Clearly it's all gonna tie into some bigger picture at the end of this. So if it gets revealed at the end that Ray is the true villain of this game all along, I will not be happy with that. I will be most displeased with that outcome. So, yeah, this better not be foreshadowing that someone you really trust, like Ray, is going to betray us. That better not happen. And I never imagined we would part ways like this. Sob. Yeah, this is so fake. I don't believe this.
Mr. Edgeworth, something's definitely strange here. There's no way Simon could have killed Mr. Knightley.
Indeed. I certainly can't see a motive at all. I mean, we've seen that before, and he's, you know, like, people are capable of faking emotions. However, the fact remains that he was the one who was arrested on... Yeah, why was he arrested exactly? Just what was the justification for doing so? Yes, it's about time to find out. So, why were you arrested? I guess he still won't respond to me. Am I supposed to be presenting something to him to get him to talk to me? Well, I don't know.
Looks like he's finally warming up to you.
Phew, that's a great help. This morning, a police officer barged into my house, and before I knew it, he brought me here. Was there a prosecutor accompanying him at the time? I remember a prosecutor called Best or something was there too. Best. Huh. Yeah, I know, it's pretty hard to forget a name like the Best. So it was that rookie prosecutor.
Then, I guess the police haven't dragged you into questioning yet, huh?
Are the
police going to interrogate me? Yep, that's right, because you're the suspect.
Yeah, way to rub it in, Kay. Great job. Now we're never gonna get anything out of him.
Are detectives like crazy abusive or something? Always bossing you around with their big bodies?
Yeah. Perfect timing. Detective Gumshoe's on the scene.
Ah! I knew it! Please don't beat me with your thick arms. I can't take it anymore. Someone call the police.
What's going into him, sir? No, nothing got into him. It was in him from the start. This is just how it's... Well, it's because you're you, detective. Huh? I don't get it, sir.
I know Simon has to be innocent, Mr. Edgeworth. Does he, though? Can't we do something?
Simon Keyes.
Yes?
You were Mr. Knightley's best friend. You only just met with him 2 days ago. You say you didn't kill him. Are you certain about this?
Yes, I am. I wouldn't harm a fly.
Okay, I still need to know why you were arrested. I see, that's enough for me. It's not enough for me. I need to know why you were arrested. I should offer my assistance to prove your innocence.
What's the point in helping little old me?
It's not just for you. This case, I have a personal stake in it as well.
That's right. We gotta get back to those two from yesterday.
Yeah, I'm fired up, sir. But I don't have any investigation rights at the moment, since I won't be able to obtain information myself. Your role is most vital. I'm sure we can rely on you to fill in any holes in the information we have. Help us help you. That's all I ask. Ah, I just had an idea. Why don't you just borrow a defense attorney's badge, sir? See, that's funny because that happened. That's fun. I was actually gonna say jokingly like, hey, maybe we'll do a trial of tribulations and he'll act as his defense attorney. And then Gumshoe actually made that joke. Come on, there's no age. Okay, let me tell you a story called Bridge to the Turnabout.
This isn't the time to be joking around.
But I wasn't joking. Helping the suspect is the defense attorney's job, pal.
Jeez, don't worry about that. It doesn't matter what Mr. Edgeworth's job is. All we gotta do is find the real murderer.
Yeah, but that gets harder. That's kind of hard when we don't have investigation rights.
So let's get moving.
Okay, pal. What? Just leave me behind? I'm sure you understand, but if the investigation results prove that you are the murderer, no hard feelings, but I will show no mercy. But you don't need to be scared. I believe in your story, at least for now. I'm not convinced. All you need to do is believe in us and wait patiently. There's nothing to fear. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off. This series has pulled the switcheroo on me too many times for me to just willingly believe that he's innocent. The game has not convinced me of his innocence quite yet. We're gonna have to wait till they find a few more clues. March 28th, 11:22 a.m. Detention Center hallway.
So, we're all fired up and ready to go. But we still can't enter the part of the prison where the murder occurred.
If you can't investigate, the only thing you can do now is defend him in court, sir.
But how are we supposed to do that? We can't.
Yeah! Right on cue. Wait. Oh, it's so good. Oh, the cure for all of life's problems is joking motive. Oh, Savior, please set me free, and that Savior is named Raymond Shields. Oh, it's so good. I just want to sit here all day and listen to the music. If it isn't Prosecutor Edgeworth and his merry gang. Oh, by the way, I have been informed that apparently this isn't actually Edgeworth's uncle, which admittedly was a little disappointing to find out, because I was really hoping for an uncle-nephew dynamic between the two. But it also makes me even more curious to find out who this absolute chat of a human being is, and what his relation is to Edgeworth. What are you guys doing here? Did you come here to harass Mr. Edgeworth again, pal? What are you talking about, big guy? Uncle Ray's just here to do his job.
Your job? Oh yeah, you're a defense attorney.
Wait. Ooh, it's so good.
Okay, you're as cutiful as cutiful.
That's a word. Cutiful.
I might not look it, but your Uncle Ray's a hotshot defense attorney. I'm here to meet with a new client today. What was his name again? Shy Monkeys or something?
Well, that's certainly one way to pronounce his name, I guess.
What? You mean Simon Keyes? That's it. Kay, looks like you know the deal. Mr. Edgeworth, no, the music, no! No, my glorious music! No, it's gone! No!
No! Oh, I'm sure it'll play again soon, it's fine.
He's a defense attorney!
I thought as much. Guess we have no choice but to resort to that method. In the past, whenever I had to investigate cases I was not placed in charge of, I was able to gain access by becoming a subordinate to whoever was in charge. Not my preferred option, but it's the only one I have now. Mr. Shields, if I may ask...
By the way, I don't take on sidekicks. I refuse to take on male assistants who lack charm, especially someone who is like a son to Von Karma.
Okay, what's your deal, buddy? Mr. Shields, as I thought, he won't forgive me so easily. Mr. Shields, I understand that you cannot forgive me for what I've done. I am also fully aware of your hatred towards those involved with Von Karma. I don't know if you will believe me, but I am no longer the same as I was back then. Back when I idolized Von Karma. Yeah, pal, Mr. Edgeworth is a changed man, you're damn right. Sure, he may have been a cruel, inhuman prosecutor in the past, but now he's completely different, pal. When you put it that bluntly, it kind of hurts.
That's right! Mr. Edgeworth's not a bad guy anymore. I wouldn't even call him a prosecutor. He's more like, a hero. Yeah! He even helped me out in that big case last month.
A hero? That's some pretty big talk there, missy.
He's a magnificent hero, although he'd be no match for a great thief like me.
Mr. Shields, don't the actions of the PIC appear strange to you? I believe there may be something else hidden behind this case. I can't afford to quit at this juncture. Please let me help you with the investigation. I am begging you.
Never expected you to grovel like this. It sure looks like you've changed, alright? And I'm kinda interested in the cause of all this.
You're interested in what changed me? If I had to say, it would probably be the courtroom itself. All the experiences I've had and all the people I've met inside the courtroom. And perhaps reuniting with my old friends. Aww. Duh.
Never expected you of all people to change. Who would have thought that you'd lay open your heart like that?
Not me, if I were playing the first game. I'm sure that man would be surprised as well.
Guess I can't turn you away. It may be long overdue, but allow me to properly reintroduce myself. If you would be so kind as to read this.
Edgeworth Law Offices, Raymond Shields, Head Attorney. Oh, so he worked with Gregory, with Edgeworth's dad. Okay, well then at that point he may as well be his uncle. At that point, if he was the head attorney of his dad's old law firm, then at this point he may as well be Edgeworth's uncle.
Edgeworth!
Mr. Shields was an assistant to my deceased father. Yeah, he may as well be his uncle. Gregory Edgeworth.
Really? Your father was a defense attorney? So that means that man Mr. Shields talked about is...
Correct, my cute little K. Prosecutor Edgeworth's old man. I never changed the name of the firm. It's my way of showing my appreciation for— Wait, well, okay, that's confusing. That's confusing. Okay, hold it a minute. So, there's an Edgeworth Law Offices, and Edgeworth works at the prosecutor's office. Okay. Prosecutor Edgeworth. No, wait, Miles. Uncle Ray doesn't fully trust you just yet. It may have been temporary, but the fact remains, you were once a disciple of Von Karma. You say that you've changed, but you'll need to prove it to me with your actions. I mean, I could just give you the I mean, you could just play the other games and you'd see how much he's changed. Even your— Edgeworth did practice as a defense attorney in one case. Even your old man would have wanted it this way. Yes, I understand. Alright, I'm getting tired of all this stuffy talk, so let's give it a rest and move on. Let's let it go and move on. For now, I'll make you my temporary assistant. How does that sound? I'm sorry to trouble you. But this outcome is kind of moving, yeah? The prodigal son returning to work in his late father's law firm.
What about me? What about me?
Of course, you can help too, Kay.
Alright, thanks a lot, Mr. Shields. I mean, boss.
Now then, let's get right to work. Let's see. First off, what do you think we should do, Miles? That's right. I had some unfinished business yesterday. So, it wasn't the victim, but rather, it was the first person to discover the body who screamed. Why don't we find them and listen to what they have to say?
Yeah, that's it. Uncle Ray thinks so too.
Upbeat as always.
Okay, with that decided, let's hurry up and grill him.
Sir? What am I supposed to do? Detectives can't help defense attorneys. I mean, you kind of helped out Phoenix a lot, but, you know. I can't just leave him be. Detective, I will give you a special assignment. I want you to assist Mr. DeBest in his investigation and follow his orders. And then, if you discover anything useful, I want you to share it with us. Detective, this is a job that only you can do. Can we count on you? Yes, sir. Leave it to me. I'm really good at leaking investigation reports to defense attorney. Yes. Yes, you are. Normally that would be a problem for me, but it may come in handy this time. Good luck, Gumshoe.
Alright, let's get moving, shall we? Time to go to jail.
I mean, so much for you going to meet Simon Keys. That's how the freaking horse is back again. Also, that's a really short horse. March 28th, 11:50 a.m. prison hallway.
Now then, where's the person who first discovered the body? For now, all we can do is ask around.
Who are you?
Who is this woman? Excuse me, but...
Oh, you are simply irresistible.
Huh? Do you mean me?
Very nice indeed. What an elegant mustache.
It's a pleasure to meet you, mademoiselle. Defense attorney Ray Shields at your service. How about we exchange greetings with a hug? Oh, but of course.
Oh? Yikes, Uncle Ray really does not waste time.
Uncle Ray's lips.
A proper greeting should begin with a hug and a kiss.
It's almost like it was stolen from him. Yes, a remarkable feat of quickness that would put a great thief to shame.
I feel that close contact is very important. This goes for my family here and my home as well.
Quite a splendid way of thinking there.
I am the warden. Oh, you're the warden, Patricia Rowland, okay?
I am the warden, Patricia Rowland. But please, just call me Patty.
The warden. So she's in charge of the prison and detention center. Nice to meet you. I am Miles Edgeworth. I'm Mr. Shields' assistant. Pardon me for asking, but were you here at the prison yesterday?
But of course, yesterday was a day that I wouldn't have missed for the world.
Wouldn't have missed for the world? Did you have some kind of important meeting?
Oh, heavens no, I despise meetings. It was the animal show, of course.
The animal show.
Flashbacks, float, flying cloaks, flying people, Bozo the Clown, freaking acrobats. Oh, okay, it's okay. They're just flashbacks. We're good. We're fine. We're alright. The big top circus is long behind me. Don't have to worry about that for the rest of my life. So, let's just focus on the Imprisoned Turnabout for now. Okay.
A wonderful spectacle featuring animals dancing and flying through the air. I always see it along with everyone else in our home. We're one big happy family. We built a special stage in the courtyard just for this performance.
A performance for the prisoner's enjoyment. Yesterday, Jailbird mentioned that some kind of recreation. I suppose the animal show was what he was referring to.
I mean, you probably could have just said the animal show in that case, but alright.
When did this show take place?
It started at 8 a.m. and ended around 10 a.m.
That's exactly when the body was discovered.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient?
So whoever saw the show would probably have an alibi.
Now, you'll excuse me, Alvin. I must be going. I have a business to attend to. Please take your time and have a look around our home.
Yeah, I'll get right on
that. So, where should we start, Mr. Edgeworth? There was a prisoner who heard the screams from the person who first discovered the body. Let's start by talking with him.
Okay, so that's this guy over here, right? Oh, hey, pig. Can we talk to the pig? Let's talk to the pig. I just want to talk to the pig.
It's a pot-bellied pig. Let's hope it doesn't become dinner.
How nice, it's like a zoo.
Although, it's the humans who are treated like animals in here.
Do you think they'd find out if I took one home with me?
I think that if you did that, you'd be the one behind bars.
Okay, well, the interaction with the pig was not always correct. Let's talk to the horse, actually. Let's just talk to all the animals.
They even have a pony. Little kids could ride it.
How nice, it's like a zoo.
Although, it's the human...
Oh, it's just the same? Okay, well, that's disappointing. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Where's the person who first discovered the body? Right now.
Around this time, I think he should be in the workroom in the back.
The one where the body was found? Oh, look at that. Cute cat. Come on, I should take a look. Also, okay, so... No, I did not want to press the partner button.
Yeah, what's up?
I didn't want to, that's the first time in any of these games I've pressed the partner button. And I did it completely by accident. Okay, well, let's, move up here. We've already checked this workroom, so I'm guessing he probably means the other workroom. So let's go check this one.
Hello, is this occupied?
Okay, that's not a restroom. Hey, guard, do you have a minute?
Sir, what is it?
Is anyone using that workroom right now?
Presently, there is one prisoner working inside. I'm positive he's been in there since the noon roll call.
We would like to ask the prisoner a few questions, if that is acceptable.
Yes, sir. I will bring him out, so please wait a moment.
I like how the monkey's just kind of chilling in the center of the rocks there. Okay, Ray just walked backwards. I'll leave this to you, Miles. What do you mean? Because I don't know what kind of scary guy will come out of that room.
Mr. Shields, you're a scaredy cat. Even though you're an adult,
He's adulting. Same to you, Kay. Here he comes. I'm sure he's not going to be that bad. We've handled far. What? This f***ing slime ball. You? Of course, the person to find the body was Frank Saw It. Of course it was. Oh my god. Wow. Of all the people, Frank saw it. I have no idea what voice I gave you, but he still has that smarmy little handshaking animation he did back in the first game.
Are you the ones who arrested my presence?
He doesn't seem like a dangerous criminal. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor.
A prosecutor? Is that right?
I'm Ray Shields, a defense attorney. Mr. Shields, his demeanor completely changed once he saw who we were dealing with. Sorry about that. My assistant says strange things sometimes. He's not a prosecutor, just my assistant. Hey, get your act together, Miles. I guess I messed up. I forgot about my new job. No wonder I thought you were different from the prosecutor who visited me yesterday. It looks like he's already spoken to the best. Let me ask you a few questions.
Oh, yes. Yeah, of course you may. My name is Frank Saw It.
I can't freaking believe it. The first person we ever nailed in a courtroom was Frank Saw It, and he's back here. Wow. Okay, go for it, Miles. I guess I'll be asking the questions, after all. Mr. Salt, you are aware of the murder that occurred here yesterday, correct? Where were you when the body was discovered? I thought we got him out of here because he's the one who found the body. Wasn't that the whole thing? That we were, like, this is the person who, like, I thought the whole reason we got him out of here is because he was the person who found the body. What kind of work?
Well, my goal is to become a pet groomer. An animal beautician, so to speak. Oh yes, I was inside cultivating my skills.
In any other prison, such training would be unheard of.
That was all. Honestly, I did not say a thing.
Why did he say that? I haven't even asked him anything yet.
Which is why, sad to say, I won't be any help to you.
Well, why did everybody tell us you're the one who found the body then? Mr. Sword, I haven't asked you anything yet.
No, wait, that's... Even if you were to ask, I would not...
You know something, don't you? Yeah, he found the body. Obviously. Even if we didn't know he found the body, I would guess that because it's Frank Saw It!
Oh, that's...
His name is literally that he saw it. It seems he is indeed hiding something. Let's try to press it out of him. Logic chess? Logic chess? Yeah, logic chess! First, let us assess the layout of the board. My opponent's condition is... Ooh, 3 pieces, kicking it up a notch.
I'm afraid I didn't see things, so I won't be any help to you.
This man's expressions do not change much. It's a true poker face. It may be difficult to read his emotions from his body language. Perhaps I should focus on how he phrases his words. It may reveal what's on his mind. Now, for the opening move. I'll start by asking about who this man is. Even if he hides his emotions, if I push the right buttons, I'm sure I'll cause a change. Well, I mean... No, okay, first question. So Frank Sod's telltale lie sign is when he starts shaking much faster. Are you involved with this case?
Are you referring to the murder that occurred inside this prison? I had nothing to do with it at all.
Is that true?
I would never dream of being involved in a murder plot.
Oh, really?
How should I put it? I'm an upright model citizen. Ha!
That's a funny joke right there. That's gotta be, that's a funny joke. Like true stand-up comedian material right here. Buddy, we know. First off, we played the first game. We know you're bullshitting. 2, you're in a prison. We still know you're bullshitting, even if we didn't play the first game. Please try a different lie. Common sense tells me an upright model citizen would have never ended up behind bars. Well, that is... Tell me what you know about the incident.
I already told you I don't know a damn thing. Oh, I really don't know anything.
Okay. He's not angry, so let's just back off. Let's wait and see. He's not angry, so saying that wouldn't have made any sense.
I apologize from the bottom of my heart for that outburst, but I will be of no assistance.
Pardon my rudeness. It's just that the murder occurred in this rather confined prison. It seems unnatural that you do not know anything about it.
Oh? Unnatural? Is that so? If you're looking for the person who discovered the body...
I never said that. Oh, no, buddy, I never said that. Those words never left my mouth. No, I never said who we were looking for. How did you know we were looking for the person who discovered the body? I don't recall saying a word about that. Are you sure you don't know anything? 1 down, 2 to go.
No, it was merely a hunch I had. I am but a humble pet groomer in training. I honestly have no recollection of the murder.
I am positive that this man is hiding something. For my next move, I'll ask him about his movements on the day of the murder. Alright, time has been restored. This man has suppressed his emotions. I will expose his true nature, hidden beneath that suspicious smile. Alright, what happened on the day of the murder? Let's talk about what happened on the day of the murder. If you truly had nothing to do with it, there shouldn't be a problem, correct?
Oh, well, on the day of the murder, there was a lot going on.
Okay, cool. So, let's narrow that field down. What were you, specifically what were you doing? Tell me what you were doing on that day.
As I mentioned earlier, I was cultivating my skills as a groomer in training. I was trimming the coats of the animals at the time. Didn't the murder cause a panic?
I imagine that the entire prison must have been in an uproar.
Well, but there was no panic. I could even hear someone's voice.
Oh, you heard someone's voice, and would that voice happen to have been a scream? Yeah, okay, was it a scream you heard? Someone's voice? Judging from the circumstances, I suppose it was a scream that you heard. So you do have a recollection of the murder. You kept on insisting that you knew about absolutely nothing about the murder, but you do not give credence to your claims. Alright, getting closer.
Well, I thought I heard someone's voice, but in any case, I don't remember it very well.
The scream at the time of the murder. It might be a clue. I better keep that in mind. Alright, so what happened on the day of the murder? Let's talk about what happened. Oh, we already read all this dialogue. Okay. Well, so we already asked this. So now tell me about the state of the prison. What's the state of the prison at the time?
I don't remember it too well. My memory is rather poor.
Let's try using that clue. Well, you must have at least remembered the scream. So that much you should remember. You don't remember? Ridiculous. Didn't you just say earlier that you heard a scream? Yeah, in case you can tell, Frank Saw was never the best liar in the Ace Attorney series.
At any rate, I honestly do not remember.
You still do not remember? Enough with your lies.
I ain't lying, I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna press on that. Whenever he starts to get on the defensive is when we need to back off.
In any case,
I was absorbed in grooming the animals. By the way, how skilled would you say you are in animal grooming?
My technique with the scissors still needs some work, but I am very confident in my handling of the animals. When the animals became frightened...
Oh, the animals were frightened, were they? And were they frightened because of a scream that you may or may not have heard?
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Did the scream frighten the animals? Perhaps the reason they were frightened was because of someone's scream. Why are you trying so hard to hide the fact that there was a scream? Are you concealing some vital information from me? Alright, 2 down, 1 to go.
I am doing nothing of the sort. It's true that I heard some sort of scream, but I'm not trying to hide it.
Yeah, what do you think you've been doing the last 5 minutes? He's starting to show his true colors. I should be more aggressive with my next move. I'll ask him about the scream. Okay. With pleasure. It's time to give him a taste of the futility of keeping a secret from me. Alright. When did you hear it? We know the time. Let's nail down the time. Asking who doesn't really get us anywhere yet. When did you hear the scream?
That's it. I just remembered. Oh, convenient. At the time of the murder, there was an event going on. It was the animal show. I had gone there to see it.
You went to go see the animal show. Okay, I mean, that doesn't really make sense, because if you were at the animal show, I doubt you would have been able to hear the scream. So you're saying that since you were watching the show, you did not hear the scream? That's completely different from everything you've said up until now.
Shut up. So what if it is? I mean, my memory is just so hazy.
You don't... Even the people with the worst memories on the planet are not gonna forget what happened 2 goddamn days ago. These are too aggressive. I'm just gonna play the waiting game.
The animal show is very enjoyable. What kind of animals performed in the show?
Well, I believe I saw a whale. No, this ain't Turnabout or Claim, buddy. You are lying. You are lying out your rear end. You saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. You didn't. No. Did you ride the whale? You didn't see the show. No, you did not see the show. You liar. You didn't see the animal show at all. There was not a whale in the prison.
Well, that is, I sort of saw it, and I sort of did.
You don't sort of see a show. You didn't see the show. That this could be a clue. Okay, so I guess now we ask who the scream belonged to.
Do you know who the scream belonged to? Well, I was mistaken. When the incident occurred, I just happened to be, I just happened to be in the courtyard. That's why I did not hear the scream.
What? Let's try using that clue. You were already, okay, so then you didn't see the animal show. This time did you go into your pit of lies? It's obvious that you did not see the animal show. There's no way out of this. Tell me what really happened. Confess everything you know about the scream.
I cannot answer what I cannot answer. I didn't hear the scream from the person who discovered the body.
What? Why would you assume? Wait. Okay, so you just admitted it. You found the body. Because you would assume the victim would be screaming unless you knew that the victim died by the next. You were a terrible liar. That's strange. Normally, if you heard a scream during a murder, it's usually from the victim. Why would you think that the scream was from the person who discovered the body?
Oh, my mistake.
How? How did you know the scream was from the person who discovered the body?
Well, that's because...
Because you're the one who found the body! You're the one who got murdered. Allow me to answer for you. That is because you're the one who discovered the body, and the scream that was heard when the murder occurred didn't come from the victim. It came from you when you discovered the body! Gotcha!
Just who do you think you are? It is just as you say, but what gives you the right to do this?
Checkmate. Logic chess! Woo! Okay. Interestingly, that was probably the easiest one yet, despite it being the longest, which I might have to do with the fact that Frank Sod is just a horrendous liar. It's now clear who discovered the body. You have no more reason to withhold your testimony. Correct? Very well. So one thing I will say is we kinda already knew that he discovered the body because we were literally told that he was the one who discovered the body before we came here. But, you know, it's fine.
Well, I doubt my testimony is worth hearing.
Whether or not it is worth hearing is for me to decide. I would expose the truth with my own hands. That is my sole duty.
I think you're a little off there, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean? We're not trying to expose the truth, we're trying to save Simon. Isn't our goal here to help out our clients? I mean, you're not a prosecutor right now, you're a defense attorney, defense assistant.
Well said there, Kay. She's right on the money, Miles. Well, if you know anything about the Ace Attorney series, you'll know that defending your clients and solving the mystery are one and the same. The official task of the Edgeworth law offices is to defend our clients. Your old man who founded this firm truly valued the bonds he had with his clients. So, if you're not willing to do the same, maybe you aren't cut out for this job.
Oh, buddy, you are one to talk.
I don't want to fire you on the spot either, so have a heart, okay?
Wait, you just told Edgeworth to have a heart, okay. The heart of a defense attorney, huh? In any case, it's important that we hear the testimony of the person who discovered the body. Start talking, Mr. Solid. Tell me what happened when you found the body.
Alright, testimony time. Here we go. When I found the body,
I was in the workroom over there practicing my skills. By some chance, I got curious about the adjacent workroom. I went up to the door. I peeked in through but
no. The alarm would have sounded, right? Because the sensor doors sound an alarm. Opens doors for animals, sounds alarms, prisons. Yeah, no, you would not have been able to get anywhere near that door. Nice try, buddy. Nice try.
Then I saw him lying there, a man, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself letting out a scream.
Nope. Lies. You are such a liar. It's not even funny.
You were in this room, right next to the one where the dead body was found.
Within the prison, we call it workroom B.
And you were in there the whole time on the day of the murder?
Yes, after the 7 a.m. roll call, I remained inside the whole time. In this prison, we have the roll call 3 times a day, at 7 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m.
And they check the workrooms during those times, too?
Exactly.
I see. So during the 7 a.m. roll call, there was nothing amiss. And Nightly's body was not in the workroom yet.
Okay, prison roll call notes jotted down in my organizer. Yeah, that'll be important later, but for right now, you did not, the alarm would have sounded, buddy.
So it sounds like the murder occurred after 7 a.m., huh? And that's right, when the animal show started. Correct, the other prisoners went to see the animal show.
Meaning anyone who did not see the show does not have an alibi. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Solid?
Yes, that is certainly true. However, I merely discovered the body.
I doubt they would make Frank Solid the murderer twice in a row. I severely doubt that. So I'm guessing, I think this time he's actually trustworthy in that regard. I don't trust Simon, I gotta be honest. Like, I don't buy his tears. Maybe it's just because I'm sensitive from the kidnapped turnabout when the acting was so painfully bad. I say acting in a visual novel, but like they were so obviously like that's what Simon reminded me of, like the whole burying your hand in your hands things, like oh woe is me, like it just so heavily reminded me of the stupid. I don't even remember their names. Blue Shirt Boy and Lollipop Ring Girl. Those two from the kidnap tournament that were faking the kidnapping. They were like, oh my god, I don't want you to go to prison, or whatever bullshit it was. That's what it reminds me of. So maybe it's just that, like it's just reminding me of that, and that's why I don't trust him, but still. I know I'm supposed to trust him, because we're gonna end up proving him innocent, but like, the game has not given me a proper reason to do that yet. Anyway.
His testimony has a clear contradiction. I should press him about that first.
I don't need to press him about anything. We have the evidence to prove that we have the evidence to prove that he could not have gone to the door. So there's no point in pressing anything. I love the music in this game. Not that it's a surprise because it's an Ace Attorney game, but so good. Okay, so let's use the microphone again. Objection!
Mr. Solid, please stop telling such feeble lies. You don't seem to understand your position.
My position? I used to be a newspaper salesman, but then I took up the pet groomer training.
Hold it! What about that bracelet on your wrist? It proves that you are unmistakably a prisoner. And as long as you wear that bracelet, you should not be able to move around as you please. As soon as you went through the door, the sensor would have sounded the alarm.
Oh,
Peeking into the adjacent room is impossible. When you couldn't even leave the one you were in.
Wee, nice one, Miles. That was a real humdinger. But does that mean Mr. Solid didn't see the body?
I'm not sure. Perhaps. We should let the man himself explain to us.
Huh? You see, that is, well... Forgive me, it appears my previous explanation was lacking. Oh, you don't say. I shall clearly explain how I was able to see the body.
Very well. Let us hear your revised testimony.
Alright, here we go. Round 2 against Frank Saw It. Or more than that if you count the first game's testimonies.
There's a rather well-known technique among the prisoners here. If the hand with the bracelet stays in the room, you can step out without sounding the alarm.
Okay, how in the world? The doors aren't, like, you still, no way you could have gotten your whole head through the door, through the window, with them. Like, to round that, like, I'm trying to, unless you're Elastigirl, you can't, if you step out of one room and lose them around the other, the doors aren't that close together. Like, yes, the rooms are connected, or not connected, but the next rooms, but the doors themselves aren't that close together. Okay, I'm gonna have to press for more information on that one. I don't believe that even for a second. So that means he kept his arm inside workroom B while he peeked into the adjacent room. Unless you're Elastigirl, there's no way. There's no way.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention this to anyone, especially the guards, okay?
Was that what he was trying to hide earlier? I should try asking him for more details about a few other things as well. Oh, with pleasure. Yeah, I got some questions, buddy. Because your story isn't adding up. Okay. Hold it! Why would you do something so troublesome and potentially dangerous?
I heard a noise coming from the adjacent room.
Okay, and did you see what made the noise?
It seemed odd to me as there should not have been anyone inside.
So you peeked into the other adjacent workroom as soon as you heard the noise?
Yes, of course.
Okay, well then what did you see? I see. Is there a problem with this? Yes, because you should have seen something. You should have seen the person in there. So you looked into the adjacent room immediately after you heard the noise. If that was true, then you should have seen more than just a dead body. You should have seen the person who had made the noise. That is, well,
it looks really shaken.
Mr. Stoit, answer me. What did you really see? If you intend to remain silent, I will have no choice but to assume that you are complicit to the murder.
Oh, please forgive me. It's just that I couldn't even believe what I saw myself. It may have been just a dream. I hesitate to even recall it.
Tell me what happened.
Very well. I will be frank with you. I saw a dog. It was a nightmarish scene.
It typically is when it involves very dangerous, scary dogs.
A large black dog was biting into the neck of the victim.
Okay, so if that's true, then my theory from yesterday, which is that someone put something in his neck collar or whatever that would get the dog to want to bite his neck. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. What did you say?
It was a truly hellish scene. That dog killed him. Ooh, I think I'm going to be sick. That's some grade A trauma right there. I was chilled to my very core and let out a shriek.
A man-eating dog inside the sewer of a prison. I mean, I can believe it. I have personal experience with dogs that want to kill you. A lot of personal experience, in fact.
That was everything I saw. Do you believe me now?
Yes, I do. I doubt one would be able to lie about something like that. Would you add that to your testimony?
Certainly.
Okay. I only realized I let out a scream. To my horror, there was a black dog biting his neck. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? A black dog was biting the victim's neck.
Yes, blood came pouring out. And as a result, the dog's mouth became stained with it.
Ah, stop. You don't need to get that detailed. At that time, was the victim...
Eek! Mr. Edgeworth, why'd you ask him that?
Kay, why'd you hit Uncle Ray?
The man did not even flinch. He must have been dead already. But the blood continued to gush from his neck. He most likely had passed away already. His hands moved nary an inch.
Yeah, way too much detail. Are you doing this on purpose?
Certainly not. I'm just trying to give an accurate testimony.
Mr. Edgeworth, shall I add that statement to my testimony? Sure thing, if you would.
It was terrifying. A truly terrifying sight. He most likely had passed away already. His hands moved nary an inch. The ring with the snowflake insignia...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute here, buddy. No, we got you. No, we got you. We got you, buddy. Because his hand was covered by the sheet. No, you couldn't have seen the hand unless you were in the room. Objection! A ring with a snowflake insignia.
Yes, that is correct. It was clearly engraved on the surface.
I see. Your testimony is very accurate. But it's a little too accurate, if you ask me.
And what's wrong with being accurate?
You state that you saw a ring with a snowflake insignia engraved into it, and that it is true that the victim was wearing such a ring. See? Was I not correct? That is not the issue I have with your testimony. Take a look at this picture. As you can see, the right hand is covered by a sheet. It should not have been possible for you to see the engraving on the ring, unless you had approached the body and lifted up the sheet for yourself! You said you only looked into the workroom through the door, and yet you gave such a detailed account of what you saw.
Who do you think you are? Acting all high and mighty. I'm telling you, I saw what I saw. Oh, the victim must have moved his arm after I saw it. Why, he was already dead!
I don't think so. You said as much earlier.
The man did not even flinch.
He must have been dead already.
Yeah, you don't say. He was dead.
The victim was already dead.
And even if he wasn't already dead, his neck would definitely be broken, so there's no way he would have been able to move his arm.
Which is something the Lost Turnabout did not consider when they were writing that mystery.
The victim was already dead. What even move his arm?
This guy's looking pretty suspicious now, yeah?
Frank saw it. What are you hiding, you scoundrel?
Oh, no, I'm not. That is, you're wrong. I know what I saw.
He threw the hair again.
Shut up already. Stop making a fuss about every little thing I say. You're just a defense attorney's assistant.
He has finally shown his true self.
Whoa, I guess the cat's out of the bag. A black, hairy one at that. Just went flying. I'm just your friendly neighborhood witness.
Are you really just a witness? I would say that you are rather suspicious.
What was that?
You saw something that could not have been seen from the outside of the room. How is that possible? The logic behind it is simple. Mr. saw it. This is where you saw the body from.
He saw it from inside workroom A. The only thing that makes sense.
When you discovered the body, you went inside the room where it laid. Since you saw the engraving on the ring, that is the only possibility.
Even if you say that, you ain't got no evidence.
Do you? I mean, maybe you do have a rubber glove dangling out of your apron there, so maybe that glove belongs to you.
Where's the evidence that shows where I was in the room? I was grooming pets at that time, in the room adjacent to where the body was found. I even went so far as to borrow some rubber gloves.
Thanks for admitting it, pal. Thanks. Great job. Now you've done yourself in.
Show me the evidence that proves I was in the room.
Well, now that you just admitted that, it's right here.
Take that! Mr. Salt, what were you doing when the body was discovered?
Didn't I tell you already? I was practicing being a pet groomer.
I see. In that case, do you happen to recognize this glove?
Oh, that's...
This was found near the body. It is believed to have been dropped by the culprit. By the way, I noticed that you also have a rubber glove hanging out of your apron pocket.
No, this is something else.
Looks like you're missing one of your gloves.
You can find gloves like these anywhere in the prison. Your evidence proves nothing.
Perhaps we should hand this glove over to the police for fingerprinting. I'm certain they will find some interesting results.
Oh. That was, odd, okay.
It's over.
Objection!
What the?
Pretty cool, right? My objection voice.
Mr. Shields, could you save the jokes for later?
I'm not joking, because it's not over yet.
Yeah! Let's do something else, something that's clearly odd. This music is too awesome. For its own good. That guy's a prisoner, you know. He's got the bracelet and all.
That's right, how did he get into the other workroom? The sensor would have set off the alarm, right?
He's right. That's the only thing we don't know yet.
Not so fast, Mr. Prisoner. Could you fill us in? That's pretty weird. The bracelet should have been his last line of defense. Defense?
That's right, Kay. It was useful evidence for Mr. Prisoner here. He could have claimed that due to the bracelet, he wasn't able to enter the room. But he didn't say a word about it. Is there any reason why you didn't?
The silent treatment, eh? Well, the judge yesterday did say that silence is golden. What? Wow! You really are a hotshot defense attorney, Mr. Shields! Defense attorneys always remain calm in a pinch, and smile in the face of danger. That's what your old man taught me.
Oh, this music.
So, what's the deal? Why didn't you mention anything about the bracelet? The truth is, it's broken. What? Broken? Some time ago, I took a spill and the bracelet hit the floor with a loud bang. Ever since then, it has not been able to activate the sensor. Forgive me, it was so convenient, I didn't want to report it.
I see. So the bracelet was broken. But did it really break so easily? If that is true, then there is a problem with the prison security.
If they're that easy to break, then, I mean...
You over there, may I have a moment?
You're kitty, you're such a cute little guy.
Yes, you are.
Meow.
Excuse me. Yes, what can I do for meow? What can I do for meow?
The prisoner's bracelet appears to be broken.
What? Really? That's not good at all. I'll contact the person in charge and have it replaced immediately.
Thank you. I'll be holding on to the broken bracelet for the time being.
Because it's gonna be evidence later. Yes, sir. Please take care of it. Okay. Now that the bracelet's been taken care of, shall we move on to arresting you for murder? What? Perish the thought. I didn't kill anyone. But your bracelet was broken, right? Doesn't that mean you could have gone anywhere you wanted during the animal show? But all I did was find the body, honest. It is true that I saw the dog biting his neck. However, I entered the workroom after the dog had left. Why'd you do that? Probably because he didn't want to get eaten by the dog? Well, it was just... I was curious if he had anything of value on him.
So he was planning to loot the corpse. That's why he remembers about his ring so well.
Why are you looking at me, Mr. Edgeworth? I am a great thief. Please don't put me on the same level as him. Ooh. But I didn't take a thing. The animal show had ended at the other end, and the other prisoners were making their way back down here. I hurried back to my workroom and let out a scream to deceive the others. And that's when you dropped your rubber glove.
Okay. Good to know. I guess his story holds up. What do you think, Miles?
Whether he is the murderer or not, one big question remains. How did Knightley get all the way from his holding cell to the prison?
You're right about that. It's a real stumper.
And there's something Mr. Solid said in his testimony that I'm very concerned about. If that dog had any part in the murder... Mr. Solid.
Yes? What is it?
Were there any other prisoners who didn't see the animal show?
Yes, there is only one other that I know of.
And this prisoner wouldn't have been able to see the show, even if he wanted to, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Why do you ask?
Just as I thought. I had my suspicions as soon as I saw that black dog. That fiendish criminal. I never expected him to be held here in this prison. Where is his cell?
Do you intend to meet him? Him? Who's him? He's a very special man. He receives very special treatment and... Oh, forgive me. I need to watch what I say about him. However, if you value your lives, I would advise you to stay away from him. Hey, cut it out already! You're giving me the creeps! Puppet master in the shadows, huh? Yeah, I still value my life. He is being held in a special cell. Well, guess where we're going next? Over there, in that direction. I mean, if he's in a cell, he can't harm us. I don't know who he is, but still.
Special cell? It certainly seems like he received special treatment.
Okay, well, looks like we found our next destination. Well, so just who is this him anyway? To protect my own life, all I can tell you is that he is the oldest prisoner here. My deepest apologies, but I can't say anymore. He's truly terrifying. Care to fill me in? Looks like you're leaving Uncle Ray behind here.
He is someone I knew in the past.
That's headful. Is it gonna be Von Karma? Because Von Karma's old as shit. Is it gonna be him?
Let's say for a special cell. I believe that black dog should be there as well.
I mean, whoever it is, we're about to find out, but I don't really have any guesses as to who else it could possibly be. So, this is the first time I've ever done this, and it's probably going to be the last, but I am actually going to split off this episode here. And I know that sounds strange, because I'm the person who uploaded a 2-hour video in my Spirit of Justice LP for the insanely lengthy trial in the Magical Turnabout. However, I am trying to cut back on making those super extended videos. Also, this chapter was really long. Like, this might have been the longest chapter, or longest segment, I should say, in the whole series. I don't know that for a fact, but it sure felt like it. So, since this felt like a natural stopping point and also a perfect place for a cliffhanger, because, you know, cliffhangers, We're gonna cut the video off here, and then tomorrow we'll pick up by going to meet the special prisoner in the special cell. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next episode to catch you all tomorrow for some more Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Goodbye.